Hi everyone. It is almost the end of the school year, and if you are a teacher, I am sure you are filling out some of these books because I know that every single year I get these books to fill out, and I love filling them out because it gives me time to reflect on the school year and what we learned and what I learned about the student who I'm filling the book out for. And it made me think of this book that I wrote called What Do You Learn at School? And essentially the main purpose of the book is to think about what will you remember in 20 years. And so even in this book the couple of books that I've written in so far at the end of the school year, I've challenged the kids to come back to what we talked about at the beginning of the year in how do you want to be remembered and what do you think you'll remember about this school year in 20 years. And I challenged them to will you open your future jar that we created in 20 years and reflect back on what do you remember about grade 5 or about whatever grade it is that I'm teaching. And so I want to read this to you because I've been reflecting a lot on it. I start out the school year with it. The last 2 years I have, and it's been such a wonderful tool to really get my kids thinking about what type of classroom we want to create. But also I'm going to come back to it at the end of the year and challenge the kids to think about and to write down what do they think they're going to remember from this whole year in 20 years. And when they come back to it, see if they actually remember those things. Hi, welcome to your new class. I'm looking forward to learning along with you. We will learn lots of new things this year. Some you will like and some you won't, and that's okay. And I know for sure that there are some things that I love to teach and there's some things that I didn't love to teach, and that's okay. In school, we learn so many different things. Some I love to teach and some I could do without too. However, because we have all different strengths and interests, we need to cover a lot of different topics. Some of you may love math and some may hate it. Others will excel in art, while some have trouble drawing a stick person. Some of us can write pages and pages, while others struggle to write a sentence. Some will like to experiment and test things, while others would rather be doing anything else. This is so cool. I just want to play basketball. Some may love gym, while others prefer reading. Some love learning about other people, places, and cultures, and others will find it boring. You know what? That's okay. The purpose of this school year will be to expose you to many different experiences in hope that you will find something you love and want to explore more on your own. Guess what? You will learn about so many different things from all your teachers. In 20 years, you're not going to remember the details of any of them. Blah, 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 math, blah, 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 history. But do you know what you will remember? You will remember how I made you feel and how your classmates made you feel. As your teacher, my goal is to make you feel empowered to learn what interests you, willingness to try new things, to be able to express yourself, to feel valued, and to know that without a shadow of a doubt, you matter. The other part of school that I don't clearly teach is learning how to collaborate with others and build meaningful friendships. You will not always get along with everyone or even like everyone, and that's okay. However, in our classroom, we need to learn how to be kind and compassionate to everyone. Let me help you. Because guess what your classmates will remember in 20 years? They will remember how you made them feel. Want to play? Sure. How do you want to be remembered? And in the back of the book, I know it's the end of the school year, so this But there's a lot of different things that you teachers can do with the book. I know this is designed to be taught at the beginning of the year, but I'm going to come back to it next week on one of the last days of school and get them to brainstorm all the things that they would even remember from just grade 5, because it hasn't even been a whole year. And I bet you there'll just be a few specific, really powerful things that we've done that they remember and that they think that they're going to remember 20 years down the road. Because I know when I start the school year and I ask them, what do you remember about last year? And they'll be like, well, we did math and we did this science experiment and then they're like, I don't know. And as a teacher, I always really want to think about how can I empower my kids to find something that they really love and to just enjoy it and go after it and find their passions and trust that if they're not good in one area, that's okay. We all struggle in certain areas. I am not the most extroverted person. I do not like to stand up in front of people, even though I'm trying really hard to do that. And so there are things that are always going to be a challenge to each and every one of us. And something that somebody finds really, really easy is going to be really, really challenging for somebody else. And that's totally okay. We're all unique and we're all different. And so, yeah, I just want you teachers to reflect on what it is that you're going to remember in 20 years, or what your kids are going to remember, and see what they come up with. I'm so curious. Have the most wonderful day.